everyone, gather around and prepare yourself for a journey into the land of budget-friendly gaming laptops. Today, we are diving into the Acer Nitro, a beast with an RTX 4050 graphics card and i7 processor. But like any good fairy tale, this story has its quirks and challenges. So buckle up, buttercup, and let's see what this laptop has to offer. First up, the design. Acer Nitro looks like it walks straight out of the Cool Gamer magazine with its matte black plastic body and colorful accents. It's trying really hard to say, hey, I'm serious about gaming, but also know how to have fun. At 2.5 kilograms, which is about 5.5 pounds, it's not exactly a featherweight, but hey, it's good for building those biceps while carrying it around. Move over, Jim! The keyboard features RGB backlight so you can type in the dark and pretend you are hacking into the Matrix. The keys feel great for gaming and typing, which is a bonus for when you are frantically typing GG after the win. The touchpad is so responsive and generously sized that it practically say, go ahead, use me, I'm here for you, baby. Now let's talk about the display. It's got a 15.6-inch IPS panel with a full HD resolution and a 144 Hz refresh rate, which is a fancy talk for you. Games are gonna look smooth. Colors pop through its 60.4% sRGB coverage and 43.2% of DCI-P3 gamut might make graphic designers sigh deeply. With 247 nits of brightness, it's perfect for indoor use unless you're planning to game on a sunlight beach. Don't even try that shit. Well, sound. Nitro bottom firing speakers do their best, bless their hearts. They're good for casual movies and everyday tasks, but if you want to feel like you're in the middle of an epic battle, do yourself a favor and grab some headphones. Trust me, your ears will thank you. Performance. This is where the Acer Nitro flexes its muscles with an Intel Core i7 12th generation and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 plus 16 gig of RAM and 500 gigs of SSD. It handles games and daily tasks like a pro. It's like having a tiny superhero inside of your laptop. For heavy multimedia work, you might want to give it a little extra room boost to 32 gigs of RAM. It's like giving your superhero a cape. In gaming tests, it comfortably delivers 80 to 90 FPS in The Witcher 3 and 50 to 60 FPS in Cyberpunk 2077 on high and ultra settings, respectively. For games like Valorant, you can expect a stable 300 FPS. It's basically saying, bring it on, buddy! Temperature measurement is usually a hot topic with the budget laptops, but the Acer Nitro 5 2023 model keeps it cool under 75 Celsius during intense gaming sessions. Battery life is decent, lasting around 5 to 6 hours for general use. If you're gaming through, it's more like 5 to 6 minutes. Just kidding, but seriously, keep that charger handy because gaming will drain the battery faster than you can say just one more level, please. The Acer Nitro covers the essentials with 3 USB 3.2 ports, 1 USB Type-C port, HDMI, Ethernet, and an audio jack. Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2 are included through, though there is no SD card slot, which might make photographers shed a single tear. Well, in conclusion, the Acer Nitro 5 is like that one friend who always shows up at the party with great snacks. The 2023 model has improved cooling and build quality through its display might not wow colors purists. Nonetheless, its strong overall performance and competitive pricing with a Core i7 12th generation and RTX 4050 makes it a reliable companion for gaming and everyday tasks. So go ahead, game on, and may your FPS be over in your favor. So now I would like to take a quick peek inside of the laptop to see what we can repair, replace, or an upgrade. Stay tuned. Let's go! All right, everybody, so let's put all the bullshit aside and let's get technical here. So as usual, I'm gonna be starting from the bottom side and remove the bottom case by removing all the screws from the perimeter. The good thing is there are no hidden screws, so you don't have to take or pull any rubber feet or any stickers. There is nothing underneath, so everything is exposed. So once I remove these screws, I'm gonna be using my pry tool and I'm just gonna be picking any random corner, as you can see here, and carefully deattach the bottom case from the palm rest. And then, as always, the best, work with your hands, as it will give you much better feel and when the bottom case is popping out, to make sure that you don't damage any internal clips. Here's my biggest mistake here, and I would always advise to double check. Always turn off your laptop completely before you taking it apart. Once you remove the bottom case, and actually once you completely shut it down, remove the bottom case, the first thing that you need to do is actually disconnect the battery to make sure there is no power plugged into the motherboard. And here we go, what we can see here. So everything is pretty straightforward. Even though the laptop is a newer version, they give you actually a few pretty good options here for replacement or an upgrade. So first thing first, you have one slot for NVMe SSD drive. Also, you do have an option to connect a 2.5 SSD as an upgrade. There are two slots for memory RAM. As always, you can upgrade. You can go up to 16 gigs on each slot here. Another great feature is that Wi-Fi card is actually not built in and it's removable, so you can always upgrade the Wi-Fi card by identical one if in case it breaks, or if you want to go even higher mode, you can buy an upgrade as well. There are only two Wi-Fi antenna cables and just one screw which needs to be pulled. Also, as you can see here on the right side, there is a daughter board which contains the VLAN, USB port and audio port, and if in case it breaks, it pretty easy fix and it does not cost you arm and leg. Pretty much all other ports are connected to the motherboard, so if in case they break, it will require an expensive repair or replacement. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and much love to everybody.